Okay, yeah, what's with these women starting to act like men and men starting to act like women? Like, it's like fucked up nowadays, like this generation.
Well, I see a lot of men acting like women, but I don't know if I see as many women acting like men. How do you mean that?
Kind of like the mentality of like,
Like that they can sleep around and like shit like that.
yeah, it's like like when girls used to do that like back in the day, like it was like all the other girls looked at her like all
Like a hoe.
like a hoe. Now there's so many hoes, like it's like
normal.
they're looking at the good girls like, yo, like you're boring, come.
Yeah, step your whole game up.
Step your whole game up, like. But back like 10 years ago, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, I agree.
And like
I agree. Well.
And it's almost like, yeah, like girls.
I don't know. I knew a lot of hoes when I was in high school. But yeah, they're. Do you know what it is?
There was always been lots of hoes, but like it's just more now.
Yeah, I think like hoe culture has been like.
Hoe culture has been put in the forefront, and I think it's like.
It's like cool to be a hoe now.
And like I think like even with the music, it's changed like a lot too. Like it's more accepted in the music. Like now, like more people are more. It's cool to be a fiend now. Like when like back in the day, it was cool to be a drug dealer, and now like I think like that culture has kind of helped the whole culture, like. And
help the men who act like women culture too.
Exactly, right? Because like a lot of these like because like way back in the day, it was the man that made the money, the woman to stay home and do everything.
Yeah.
And nowadays, there's a lot of people in relationships where the woman is out making the money.
And the guy's staying at home.
And the guy's staying at home. Not doing anything, just sitting there playing video games and.
Yeah, and that's a laziness thing. Like that's like.
Yeah. But it's like not even like they're not even like cooking the meals. Like they're not even doing what the women were doing back in the day. Like the women are going out to work and then coming home and cooking the meal too.
Yeah.
It's like the women have to do everything, and like for these fuckboys that don't want to do anything for themselves.
Well, that's another thing too. As much as like being a hoe is more glamorized now, I feel like being a fuckboy is too. Like
yeah,
girls like fuckboys for some reason.
Exactly.
And I don't know if that what I mean. I don't know what it is. Exactly. I don't even know how to properly define a fuckboy 100%, but I got like the bare minimums.
Right, like
understanding it.
And even like I remember like one time like I said like I was being like a waste man, and you're like, yo, you're the first female waste man. But I think like there's things like waste moves. And if you do a certain amount of waste moves,
you become a waste man.
Waste man, and I think I don't think I've ever become a full waste man. But like at certain points in my life, like I kind of like started fucking up and started doing some shit, and I was pulling some waste moves.
I'll put some waste moves.
And like a waste man and a fuckboy is pretty much the same thing, right? So like these guys are like constantly, they're waking up, making waste moves. The first thing they do is a waste move.
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
Till the moment they go back to bed.
Right, like actually like. Every time they just move their shoulder,
that's a waste move.
Like they're just wasting away.
They might as well just get paid by the city to do garbage because
right,
they're already moving waste every step they take.
But even think about that's making them less of a waste man because they're actually going out and doing things.
That's true. That's true.
So maybe we shouldn't call them waste man because like waste man aren't actually what we think about as waste man. Like the waste man that are on the back of the trucks, like they're out there working.
Yeah, they're yeah.
So maybe we need to change the term. Maybe we need to just get rid of that and say fuckboy. Cause like I respect somebody that gets on the back of the truck and does that shit all day. Like
yeah, it's work, man. It's work.
It's work, right?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So
I respect that.
Yeah. So women, let's be women. Men, let's be men. Like. You know, let's
It's just you're at a point today like where I don't know. It's social media, internet, all that stuff. Like that's what's raising these kids now. You know what I mean? Like we grew up in an era where the television still raised us, but the television there was like a certain guideline of like morals and standards and stuff that kind of instilled into you, right? And people, young people, would probably watch this and be like, oh, look at these guys stuck in their old ways of thinking. But at the end of the day, man, like nature is nature, and like men are produced as men and women are produced as women for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, and like that's gonna get on a whole nother topic, so we won't
like
even go there.
Once people get out of their teens and their 20s, and they get into their 30s, they'll realize, hey, like, maybe they'll realize. Some of them will, some of them won't. And I think like the people that are living the waste, the fuck people lifestyle, a lot of them are gonna age like milk. And like I feel like the odd people that are actually trying to like do good in their life, they're gonna age like wine.
I could agree with that.
Cause like you just sit around and be a waste man all day and like fucking.
It's not healthy.
And like they're coming for the waste man right now.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
Waste man up the street just lost his life to being waste.
Yeah. So like the fucking sirens around fucking. Or maybe they're just trying to like fucking chime in on the podcast, trying to like be like boom 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 boom.
Yeah, let us know their presence is here.
Yeah, and let them know we're killing it.
Yeah.
That might have been it too.
That's the fire alarms.
Yeah.
You know
yeah, but I think more people are aging like milk, and less people are.
That has to do with a lot of society too, man.
Aging like wine.
Because like think about, we're in such a consumer society. You got such heavy pollution. You got all this stuff. Everybody's eating GMO foods now. There's like hardly anything fucking regular, organic. Everything's, you know, and this we're coming up on generations of it now. And I think the last step of like the self-destruction of mankind really was the internet. Like, because with the internet, you really enabled the last generation, a good portion of our generations, and all the future generations to come to A, not read, B, like kids like nowadays won't go, like have you ever noticed that like playgrounds in the summer aren't half as populated as they used to be?
No.
Shit like that. Because kids are at home playing on iPads and shit like that.
Yeah, like
video games.
Remember, like, my parents be like, yo, go and play in the street. Like,
yeah, like you can play video games this evening. Go play. Go outside. You need sun. That's another thing. Vitamin D. People don't understand how important vitamin D is for you. Like, it's healthy to go out and get sun. You need it.
I like getting vitamin D.
But like it's, I don't know. I think that's another thing. That goes to both things. Like this goes to the fuckboy generation, and it also goes to people who like the difference in aging too. Like people from our generation are aging worse than our parents did.
Yeah.
But that goes to a lot of different things. You know what I mean? Whether it be a girl letting 150 guys run through her by the time she hits 28, whether it be fucking your choice of substances you use. Like back in the day, you had crackheads.
Yeah, like
a crackhead is very distinguished. Nowadays, you have so many different kinds of addicts that aren't even distinguished. You got fentanyl users, you got perks.
And I even think like
perk fiends, OxyContin. You got fucking people who drink cough syrup. You got like, you know what I mean? Like
they're even giving it to the babies. Like I noticed at work the other day. I deal with a lot of Pampers stuff, and the babies on the Pampers boxes, a lot of them look high as fuck. I don't know if like they're just drugging them up to like get good pictures on the Pampers things. The one baby, his pupils were like huge, like the whole size of the size. I was like, he looks like he's coked out.
They just injected him with some drugs so he'd fucking chill out while they take
the other one like looked like he was
crying too much.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? We just started a conspiracy.
Right. Yeah.
Look at the box of Huggies and Pampers next time you buy diapers.
Right. Exactly.
Maybe we should start a change.com petition.
And like,
not competition, change.com petition.
And I find like gold diggers used to be a thing for like for hoes. I think girls are just hoeing to be hoeing nowadays. They're not even like some of them are gold digging, but like I don't think gold digging is as much of a thing as it once was. Because these girls are just like they just want dick like.
Well, you know what? It's like the rapper thing, man. Everybody raps now for popularity, not to like actually not to actually rap for the art of rapping, like to like to be a good rapper, and not to like make even a career off of it.
And they're not even on their money and shit like that. When you see fuckboy with the red braids, Lil Yachty,
Lil Boat.
he didn't even know that if he was in a 360 deal or not.